You going somewhere?
Well, it's a hot one. There's a Christmas grotto. I thought it would be nice for Sarah to visit Santa.
We're not taking Sarah nowhere.
Debbie's asked me to. She's going out with her friends today.
Well, Debbie's got it wrong. She's spending time with her daughter.
Well, that's not what she said.
Well, it's what I say that counts.
Oh, there you are. Do you know I had half a pack of bacon on the table before I realised you were out this morning?
I'm sorry. I went for an early stroll. I couldn't sleep.
Did you phone Terence last night?
Well, I got as far as dialing the number, but I hung up before he answered. I just haven't spoken to him for so long. I didn't know what on earth I could say.
I think he'd be just glad to hear from you.
Oh, what if he isn't?
Well, at least you'd have tried. I know what it's like to have things left unsaid. I'd give the world for one last chance to talk to Seth again. Call him, Alan. Build your bridges before it's too late.
Morning.
You're okay?
Yeah. Just having a bit of a sort out. Getting rid of the empties after what happened the other night. Not that I'm intending for it to happen again.
I know.
I don't know what I was thinking of. Trying something so stupid. I'm so sorry, Adam. I've given you a really hard time this last few days.
You don't have to apologise to me. You know, I'll always be there if you need me.
Thanks.
It was all sorted. Emily was looking after Sarah so I could go out. Why have you messed everything up?
I've taken the day off so we can spend time as a family. What, that is messing you up?
Well, yeah. I said I'd go shopping with Jasmine and Daz.
Well, today you're going to make time for your daughter. The three of us could go somewhere together.
Oh, like where? The pub?
We can go and get her a christening present or take her to that grotto thing in Otten.
You want to go to a grotto?
Well, why not? It's Sarah's first Christmas. I want to make it nice for her.
You never made Christmas nice for me.
Look, I know we missed out on that kind of thing, but I want things to be different for Sarah. But can't you see I'm making an effort here?
Wait, come here. Huh? Hey, if we knock up some Christmas wreaths from this tree, we can flog on them to rodders and all.
Doing a spot of pruning, gentlemen?
Look, this is not what it looks like.
It's exactly what it looks like. You're mutilating the tree that Rodney kindly donated to the good folk of the village.
Keep up the good work, gentlemen.
I'm surprised I haven't made it to work today. Did he tell you where he was out till so late last night?
I didn't ask. I'm not interested in what Ivan gets up to.
I'm just trying to imagine what it's like to have a life. Can't remember the last time we went out all night.
Well, we're going out tonight.
What's the betting we'll be snuggled up safe in bed by 11?
I thought you liked snuggling.
I just wish we could do something different sometimes. Live a little.
Got you a present. You can stick it over the counter and get kisses from all the sexy young customers.
Right. What are you bringing me presents for?
I need to borrow some cash. Please, Scott. I mean, I'd ask Rodney, but it's for his Christmas present.
Well, it must be serious if you're spending money on him. I suppose I can lend you some. Here's 20 quid.
I can't get him some cheap tat. He's a millionaire.
Yeah, well, I'm not. This is all I can spare. So if you need any more, you're going to go and have to ask Rodney after all, aren't you? Yeah.
It's good to see you getting on with it.
Well, I can't lock myself away forever. I've got to get myself ready for the Christmas rush.
Are you sure you're up to dealing with it yet?
I'm not going to go Looney Tunes on some other guests, if that's what you mean.
I'm just not so sure it's a good idea to risk letting customers in so soon.
I lost it big time, Adam. I know that, but it was nothing to do with that poor family. It's the thought of seeing him again, of bumping into him in the street as if nothing's happened.
I've made it clear to your dad the damage that seeing Terence again could do. I'm sure after that he won't contact him.
Oh, could I speak to Terence Turner, please? Terence? I hardly recognised your voice. No, it's Dad. Your father.
Oh, she does look smart for once. Been out somewhere?
She's been to see Santa. Had a top time, didn't you, Sarah?
Oh.
Told you we'd have fun.
Yeah, we did. Can I go out now?
Debbie.
Well, I've done what you wanted. Why can't I do what I want?
No, I've told you, you're spending time with Sarah today.
I've spent time with her. What do you want me to do? Sit and stare at her all day?
I want you to care for her. She's your daughter.
I'm not likely to forget that, am I?
Debbie, you're not going anywhere. Debbie, just get back here now.
So what's going on? You've been flirting for weeks.
Flirting is Ivan's thing. I still don't think he wants a relationship. Oh, he doesn't know what he wants. How are you after yesterday? Did Kane give you a hard time when you got home?
Sort of. Actually, I'm at a bit of a loose end today. Thought we could catch up.
Oh, I'm working, my sweet. If I'd known you had the day off, I could have changed my shift.
I've always got the day off.
I thought you were a full-time nanny these days.
Well, I don't know why everyone thinks that, because I'm only doing my fair share.
You're with child every time I see you. I mean, people are beginning to wonder if you've had that pram surgically attached.
You know, how I spend my time is my business, and I thank people to keep their opinions to themselves. You're obviously busy, so I'll leave you to it.
Em, I was only joking.
Debbie in?
I thought she were out with you.
She was. We were actually having a good time until she went off in a strop and ruined everything.
Oh, not again. I'll swing for that girl one of these days.
You'll have to beat me to it.
At least you spent some time with Sarah, I suppose.
What, a few measly hours? And only because you were forced to.
Maybe that's it. Maybe if we all stopped pushing, she'd come round to Sarah of her own accord.
She'd be worse. She's not interested in Sarah, and we all know it.
She's not a natural mother, I grant you, but you can't tell me she don't care for Sarah.
I know she doesn't. I heard her say it, Lisa. She admitted that she doesn't love her own kid.
Are you still faffing with that number? Call him.
I have done.
Well, you didn't say. What happened?
I didn't recognise his voice. My own son. Oh, we were strangers.
Oh, well, you can't expect the conversation to be scintillating straight off.
He didn't want to know me, Betty. He said he didn't want to meet and not to call again. He couldn't get off the phone quick enough.
Oh. Oh, Alan, I am sorry, love.
Well, I suppose it's all for the best. At least Stephanie will be happy this way.
What's wrong with her, Lisa?
Maybe she's got a touch of postnatal depression.
Well, she's not depressed when she's knocking about with her mates.
You can't expect her to want to spend all her time with the baby. You'd have been the same if you'd had her to deal with at that age.
I wouldn't. If I'd known she'd existed, I'd have been there 100%.
How do you know that?
Because I look at Sarah and there's nothing I wouldn't do for her. I just don't get how Debbie can't love her.
Look, I've been annoyed too, but it's not all Debbie's fault. She's had such an hard life. She grew up with no family to call her own. She went through that pregnancy alone. We should have known she hadn't dealt with it, done more to help her. You can't just blame Debbie.
Oh, I don't. I blame Emily and all.
Emily?
She knew what was going on with Debbie, but she let her walk away so she could have Sarah all to herself.
Oh, don't talk daft. You should be glad that Emily's looked out for Debbie and Sarah.
Well, it's not her place to look out for them. I don't want her interfering with my family. And from now on, if Debbie won't care for Sarah, I will.
I've come to beg humble forgiveness. I don't know what I did to upset you, but I swear it won't happen again.
It wasn't you. Everyone keeps saying I spend all my time with Sarah.
Well, it wouldn't be my idea of a good time, but it's hardly a bad thing.
Kane thinks it is. He says I'm obsessive about Sarah because I'm sad and lonely.
That's ridiculous. And how he can call anyone sad with his hair. Come on, Em. He's not actually got you believing you're some kind of baby stalker.
I don't have anything else in my life. Recently I've felt that looking after Sarah is the most important thing I do.
You're not forcibly dragging the child from her mother's arms, though, are you?
Of course not. Debbie's always asking me to take her.
And why can't Debbie take her herself?
When Debbie was pregnant, she always planned on giving up the baby after she were born. She kept Sarah in the end, but if I'm honest, she's never really took to her.
Then it's a good thing you're there. If you let Kane drive you away, then who would be there to put Sarah first?
No one.
Exactly. You're the best thing in that poor child's life, Emily Kirk, and don't you let anyone tell you otherwise.
You two are thick again. Don't tell me love's young dreams back on.
Can a man and a woman not be friends without something going on?
Not when you're the woman.
We are simply allies standing against a mutual enemy.
We're sticking together to wind Rodney up.
Why didn't you say? Winding Rodney up is always fine by me.
Hi.
I need to talk to you.
Oh, anything to distract me from watching Val slobbering over Pollard. I'm sure they're flaunting the fact they're together to get at me.
I wanted to talk to you about Christmas.
Tree's looking good today, Rodney.
What do you mean? What have you done to it?
I haven't done anything. I think it's most civic-minded of you. Just a shame some of the riffraff round here don't appreciate your efforts.
They appreciate it. Zach complimented me on the tree only this morning.
Well, Zach would. I caught him trying to steal decorations from it earlier. No doubt to sell on to some unsuspecting mug.
Where are you going? We're supposed to be talking. Rodney!
What do you want now? I'm in no mood for any more trouble.
I wanted to let you know Steph's feeling better today. It's best you decided not to call Terence.
I never decided that. In fact, I called him this morning.
How could you do that? You know what it'll do to Steph.
I did it for Steph. I don't want her to go through life believing that your vile accusations are the truth.
So you're going to confront her with her worst fears and hope she'll just snap out of it? It'll destroy her.
No, it won't. Terence wants nothing more to do with me.
Thank goodness. The last thing Steph needed was to see him again.
So she's got what she wanted. I doubt that we'll ever see him again.
Any sign of Debbie yet?
No, but I saw that Emily in the village. I could get her if you're struggling with nappy changing.
No, I'm not. And I wouldn't need Emily's help even if I were.
Managed to get any more decorations yet?
Funny you should ask. We're getting some Christmas wreaths in soon.
Getting them in? Or getting them made up from bits of my Christmas tree?
Give over. Ever made think that?
The fact that Pollard caught you stealing bits off the tree red-handed.
You take his word over ours.
Well, I can see branches everywhere.
Well, go on, yeah, we may have borrowed one or two twigs.
I want my money back.
Come on, Rodders. It's Christmas.
It's supposed to be the season of goodwill toward men. Come on.
Here.
You try and do something nice for the village, and all you get is people throwing it back in your face. No more.
What are we going to do for Crimbo money now? Well, think of something. We always do.
Yes, I know what you told your father, but you don't understand. He's not a well man, And he needs his family round him, and he's had all manner of problems with Steph. Just, you know, problems. No, all I'm saying is you will regret it if you don't give it one last go. Yeah, think about it at least. All right, yeah. Bye.
Who's there?
Terence.
He called back.
I called him.
Betty, why will you insist on interfering in my affairs? I've told you already he's not interested in seeing me.
Yes, but I knew that it meant so much to you. And it turns out he might be interested after all.
Really?
Well, he said he would at least think about it, and I reckon if you just give him time, he might come round.
Well, I suppose that's better than nothing.
Well, there you are, you see. Living with an interfering old bag does have its benefits.
Oh, I'm sorry, Betty. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Oh, you better be getting ready for tonight.
It won't take long.
Just make sure you've got everything. Money, makeup, toothbrush.
What do I need a toothbrush for?
Because, my sweet, after we've wined and dined, we shall be retiring to a swanky hotel. And even if we are in bed early, there'll be no snuggling tonight. Well, we can afford to splash out this once.
You go mad at me if I spend anything. But it's all right to blow a fortune if it was what you want.
I thought it was what you'd want too.
Not if it means we're broke for the rest of the month.
I hate to love you and leave you, but I should get back to work.
I want to get home in time for Sarah's bath anyway.
If that Kane bullies you again, you give me a call. He doesn't scare me.
Me neither.
Oh, you could have waited 1 minute till I got your new one on it. Oh, right. I'll go and get you some dry clothes. I'm not having you taking after Uncle Shadrach, peeing your sen all the time, right?
You said you wanted something different, so I did something different. I can't win, can I?
Not if you're going round doing stupid things like this.
What, so treating you to a night in a nice hotel is stupid?
It is when we can't afford it. If you want to afford nice hotels again, you should hurry up and get a nice job.
I've got a job.
You're happy to be a bin man for the rest of your life?
For now.
Oh, Simon!
Not now, Mum.
Bonnie split up with you and they've had some sort of big row and she's kicked him out. I need you to take me over there.
I'm supposed to be going out tonight.
Oh, go with your mother. I'm not exactly in the mood for going out anymore.
Fine. We best ring the hotel then and get our money back. I wouldn't want to waste my meagre bin man's wage.
Where have you been? You left me high and dry when I was in the middle of asking you a favour.
What do you want, Kelly? I'm in no mood for niceties.
I need some money. Look, you know I wouldn't normally ask, but it's for Christmas.
You want me to pay for your Christmas presents?
Well, no, not all of them. Just one special one.
You're borrowing money off him to buy his own Christmas present?
No.
What did you want to borrow for?
Nothing. Forget I ever asked.
Just stepped upstairs, we're only gone a minute.
She were on the floor when I came in. You can't leave them at all now. She started to roll round.
I didn't know. Is she all right?
I don't know. I'm going to take her to see a doctor.
It was an accident. And if anyone's taking it to the doctors, it's me.
I'm not letting you anywhere near her. You're not fit to look after her.
I couldn't ask him for money after that. He'd have thought I was some kind of gold digger.
And he'd be right. If Rodney wasn't a millionaire, you wouldn't go near him with a barge pole.
Maybe I wouldn't have given him a chance. It's more than that now. Look, he's nicer to me than anyone's been for years. That's why I wanted to get him something nice to show him I care.
Oh, well, there's not much you can do about it now, is there?
I could call my agent and get a job.
Yeah,
Your agent hasn't got you a job since you've been here.
That's because I've been choosy about what I'll do.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll take anything if I have to now. I'm going to show Rodney I can give as good as I take.
Give me my granddaughter.
No, not this time.
I've warned you once, I won't do it again. Stay away from my family.
Your family. One drunken fumble with Charity years ago. You think that gives you the right to call yourself a father? You don't deserve a family.
That's what you're saying.
I've seen what you've done to Debbie. Ever since she came into this village, you've done nothing but hurt her.
You're the one that's going to get hurt if you don't shut your face.
Bullied and controlled her. It's hardly surprising she don't know how to be a parent to her own child.
Shut up!
How can she be expected to show love when she's never been loved herself?
I said shut up!
What the hell are you doing? You're going to hurt Sarah!